So I got a little update on the Biddies. Come here, girls. Up here. Come on. Come on, come on. Come on. I think this one right here is a rooster. I call him Rufus. And my only reason saying that is because he's the biggest. So I think he's about 7 weeks old. Come here, you guys. Where are you? So, they are doing great. I have those little, if you can see them down there. I bought that kit on Amazon. It was 25 bucks to turn those buckets, which are food safe buckets, into a waterer and a feeder. And they immediately, I didn't even have to show them. They just went over there and started eating. It amazes me how quickly that they learn. So I have just a little protection over it in case I get a little rain. And now, as far as roosting, the first couple nights I had a problem. They would go in, you know, with a treat, and then they would come out. So I was kind of, I'm not totally a newbie as far as like birds go. I am with chickens, but when I was a kid, I had ducks. I raised some ducks. And then when I was a little older, I did breed and raise canaries. And I had a few quail. The quail was disaster because a ferret got into the pen and totally destroyed them all. But as far as the roosting goes, 2 nights were tricky. And the third night, I said, well, let me check if I'm doing this too early. Because basically, like let's say 8:25 was sundown, sunset, I would try to roost them at that time. But they weren't actually ready at that time. So the third night, I just didn't do anything and I just watched them. And about 8:30, they went to roost themselves. And I was so excited. And then the fourth night, they went to roost themselves. So I really didn't have to do anything. They did it themselves. I'm extremely impressed. This one's looking to see if I got any other food. They love it out here. They take a lot of dust baths. They dig around. I see them grabbing all kinds of little bugs and whatnot. And they like to sit on that bench during the day and they just kind of chill out. They'll go pretty much anywhere I go. They'll follow me. So eventually I want to bring them out there. I got a little bit more green out there on the lawn. I got that big pile of leaves I've been saving. so they could go in there and scratch. There is all kinds of bugs and stuff in there. But I'm not ready for that yet. But they have not attempted to fly out, which I think they probably could at this point. But they're totally content in here. They just roam around in here, scratching around. Down there is one of their favorite spots underneath the bench. They are, they say, "What are you doing, dude? You got food for us?" I don't give them a lot of treats. I know it's not really good for them though, but so I got a little greens growing in here, not a ton. They do peck on it a lot and eat some of it. As you can see, this, I think that, I don't know what that is, but they eat it. And then over here, I got a couple little grasses growing. I actually put them there, I transplanted them, they're doing okay. Then over here, there's a bunch of this, I don't know what this is, but every year it comes back. It dies off in the winter and then it comes back in the spring. I don't really know if they're eating it, but as you can see, they scratch around here a lot. They scratch all around here. So she's up there. I don't know if she wants to chill or she's looking for something to eat. I'm saying she because I think I might have one rooster and 4 hens. I'm not 100% sure, but again, I never had chickens before, so I don't know. But I'm just going by the rate that they're growing. So that's why I say that one who actually is a little darker and bigger, they're taking some dust baths over there, I think is a rooster. And the other 3 are hens. If that's the case, I'm probably going to be cool with that and not get any more. My guy has a couple more he said I could take. They're about, I think he said, a week or 2 old. But I don't know if I want to introduce 2 new ones to this little flock right yet. And it's so hot. I mean, like, it's been 104, 102, 101 heat index. So I don't really want to brood them in my garage at such a high temperature. I mean, I know they like it for the first week or so, but it's stifling in there. And I really can't stay in there for more than like 5 minutes. So I didn't even plan bringing these guys out for another week or 2. But like I said, it was just too hot, so I just brought them out, and it was a good decision. So they're under there, they're taking their little dust bath, they're digging their little hole, and they'll just chill out there for a little while. Then they'll start coming around and pecking around. So oh yeah, I don't know if you could see in the corner right there, and there's 2 on the other side. I put some tie downs. Basically, you know, in case a hurricane or tornado or something comes through, those are like auger types. They go way down into the ground, and then they're bolted to the coop because I really didn't want it to go flying. Because after I put it in, I said, "Wow, but what am I gonna do if it's like when it gets hurricane season, which it is right now? Like I'll take like this table, and I'll take like the bench." And anything else that could possibly go flying, and I'll put it away, you know. And I'm like, well, I can't lift that coop up by myself. It's a 2-person lift. So I said, well, I'm just going to mount it down. So I built these little perches here. They haven't used them yet. I don't think they know what they are. But the wildlife in the area, the canaries and the catbirds, they use them. So there you have it. There's an update on the biddies. They're chilling over there. Let me see if I can do a little zoom in. Yep, and they seem to be having a lot of fun. Earl's another story. He's very, very excited around them. This is day 4. Day 1 was a nightmare for me. Day 2 was a little bit better. Day 3 was half and half. This morning he seemed pretty good, but when they come close to the screen over here, he'll do a little stalking on them, and he scares them off, and they just turn around and say, yeah, whatever, continue on their business. But he's doing a lot of whining. I'm doing a lot of research on what to do. I don't want to get a shock collar. I just don't want to do that. Um, so I'm just going to be patient and, let it run its course. He may never get to meet them face to face. My silly camera died, so I'm starting up again. I was saying that with Earl, he may never get to see him face to face. I don't know. Right now, he's just way too excited to me to introduce him face to face, as far as I'm concerned. I don't know what he would do if he got close. I think he would just sniff them and see what they are, basically, because that's what he did with our rabbit. He never ever attempted to grab the rabbit. He just wanted to play with it. So I don't know if he'll do that with the chickens, but I'm not taking a chance of him hurting the chicks because I think they're pretty vulnerable now. I guess at this stage they're called poults, right? So poults and cockerels, I don't know. I still call them biddies. But I'm not going to take a chance at letting him get too close at this point. When I consider them adults, maybe in August, October or something, when they could, have a little bit more strength to if he does something silly, to fight him off, peck at him where it would mean something. I might revisit it. So like I said, I'm just taking it day by day. I actually have him inside right now because if he knew I was in here with them, he would just be whining and whining and whining because he wants to come in here. One of the mistakes I made was as soon as I closed this off here, this big area here, I let him in here. And I let him in here every day. Now this wasn't an area that was fenced off, so he wasn't allowed to come in here unless I was out here. And then he would run around and I'd call him back in and he'd come back in. He's good like that. He doesn't want to run away. But it was a bad choice, I think, because now he was used to coming in here for a couple months, and now all of a sudden the chickens are in here and he's not allowed in here again. So I feel bad, but I got to kind of do what I got to kind of do to keep them all happy. So well, there you have it. There's the update. Sorry I took so long to do it. It's just been so hot that I pretty much just sitting inside doing things whatever I can inside in the AC. But today's actually only 87 right now, so I could actually get out and do a little recording. So there you have it. These things worked out great. I am really, really happy with them. I think I paid 25, I want to say, or 26 bucks for that set, and it comes with the hole saw and the drill, and it was easy peasy. And like I said, those are food grade buckets, so I don't have to worry about contaminating their food. And they are having crumbles, so they're going to be on the starter grower for quite a while, until they're ready to start laying eggs. So there you have it. They're very, very calm. They're still over there just chilling, but they absolutely love it here as far as I can see. They seem very happy. They're growing, and all's good. So we take one more last look at them. And if I start chirping, they'll come running over to me, but I'm going to let them rest. So there they are, folks. Thanks for coming along. I hope you enjoyed it. And again, any tips or tricks you have for me, I am always open-minded, and I appreciate it. So you know I'm going to say it. Send you all much, much love and appreciation, my brothers and sisters. Thanks for coming along. I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope you stay well, and see you on the next.